calories of this is a complete meal by itself. Caviar, this is one of those I did not know. Caviar is being given to patients after surgery to aid for their recovery.
Now, what kind of people are getting this? Like, that's funny. What hospital is giving out caviar?
A hospital near you is serving caviar and beluga vodka. This portion of our show is brought to you by my good friend Carl D. Barnes. 1-800-6-BARNES. 1-800-6-BARNES. Has your business been interrupted by a Federal Express guy? Has it? No. Okay.
It's right now.
Has your business been interrupted by the COVID-19? If so, call Carl D. Barnes at 1-800-6-BARNES. Got music in my ears. That means we got to take a break.
When you really want Italian food, you've got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club. Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. My dear friends, today, things are so confusing. It's enough to boggle the mind. That's why it's vitally important. In fact, it's an absolute imperative that you indulge in brain food. Provided by the noted Institute of Good Times and Great Yum-Yums, Columbo's. Just come on down. Columbo's provides the remedies and elixirs, such as mouth-watering steaks, incredibly edible seafood, Columbo's family secret Italian specialties, and the Fiesta Resistance, the world's greatest meatballs. Imagine margaritas on the Columbo's patio, cerveza and other liquid refreshments, or take your pick and bring it all back home and enjoy the great indoors. Columbo's, saving the world from gloom and doom with great grub and glee. Happy, happy, happy Columbo's. Mangia bene.
Hi everybody, it's Peter Dills. If you've been following me here on the radio, you know I love those hidden restaurants, the unexpected gems. Recently I discovered an unexpected gem in my beer aisle at the local supermarket, Sapporo Beer. Yes, the beer that made sushi famous. Also goes great with steaks, chops, and even pizza. So make it a Sapporo Beer for your next tailgate party or backyard barbecue. Sapporo Beer, where East meets West. Sapporo Beer reminds you to drink responsibly. Friends, I know a good deal when I hear one. This is Peter Dills for Longo Lexus. The Golden Opportunity Sales Event is going on right now at Longo Lexus. You can get 0% APR financing on all new 2020 Lexus models with over 500 new and used vehicles in stock. They have the perfect Lexus for you. Shop them online at longolexus.com. That's longolexus.com. And don't forget to listen to my show each and every Sunday morning right here on Go Country 105.
So there I am, stuck at home for what felt like an eternity. But you know what? I put that time to good use, like by cleaning my grill, sweeping my patio, and getting ready to finally get the old gang back together again for some summer barbecue fun. Because that's what the best hostesses do. They prepare. So for whatever summer throws at you this year, Smart & Final has you and all your amigos covered with the variety they need at the value you love. Get the best deals delivered right to you by shopping online at smartandfinal.com. Smart & Final. One trip and that's it.
It's Peter Dills. We're back from the break. Go Country 105. It's about 8:16, 8:17. I already gave a weather report. It's going to be really hot today. Man, I wish there was some hotels like the Langley's open. Hang out by the pool, but I can't. All right, Turtle.
Yes, sir.
14 things you can... Let's do 10. 14 is too much. Let's do a few things that you can do. Cool things you can make with an ice cube tray. Are you ready for this one?
Let me guess what number one is.
You go ahead.
Ice. Okay, is that the first one?
All right, how about this?
Did I get it right?
Cool things you can make with an ice cube tray besides ice. Frozen herbs. Get a little overzealous at Thanksgiving and bought way too many herbs needed for cooking. Take them, chop them up, refreeze them with water, put them in the ice tray, and when you want to use the herbs again, pull them out of the ice tray and let the ice thaw, and voila, you've got your herbs again.
Oh, wow. What a way to save it.
This is a cooking show, man. That is some good stuff. Perfect portions, the same idea applies when you freeze portions of ingredients like pesto, pasta sauce, salsa, vegetable stock, broth, many ingredients that you have left in that big cookbook of yours, and individually you usually toss them out. You don't need to. Just freeze it. Freeze it. Put them in the ice tray and freeze them. Plus, freeze homemade almond milk. Ooh. Do you like almond milk?
Yeah.
I use soy.
You're a soy guy?
Yeah, but
Almond guy.
for cereal, I don't mind almond milk. It's pretty good. Okay, multicolored crayons. If you have a lot of odds and ends and crayons in your child's art supply, take the wrappers off and melt them together and put them in a silicone ice cube tray. Preheat your oven for about 200 minutes and bake for 10 to 15 minutes. Many things you can do with an ice tray, Turtle.
You know what I like to do with my ice? I like to make green tea. And then I like to freeze it. And then when I have my iced tea, I like to just throw the green tea ice cubes in there and just let that kind of combine and coagulate. Comes out rather refreshing.
Do you have a dishwasher at home, or do you use a... Do you...
I don't live with my mom anymore, so no.
Okay, so dishwasher tabs. Regularly, you can make your own detergent, but had never thought of it to store it until you make your own dishwater tab recipe. Better yet, you can put like borax, baking soda, salt, etc. But instead of using vinegar in the cycle, you can add these little cubes right into the dishwasher.
No way.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Granola poppers. Mix together.
That sounds good.
Mix together a few simple ingredients and then portion them into the ice cube tray to make granola poppers.
Oh man, I think that's going to be the one that I start doing.
They make wonderful after-school snacks, if there will be a school this year, or just
virtual school,
or just from eating the entire batch at one sitting. All right, how about a jewelry organizer?
Or jewelry organizer? You freeze your jewelry?
No, you don't freeze your jewelry. I didn't say you put everything else. I'm saying what are you using ice cube tray for? Jewelry organizer.
I thought we were doing all this and then throwing it in the freezer.
No, mini candles. Paint palettes. Paint palettes. All right, those are some things that cool things you can do to with the ice cube tray. Okay, next week I want to do a thing about blenders. I just made this up. What can you do? What can you use for your blender, your kitchen blender, with food? Instead of using it for food, what items are
margaritas for sure? Number one.
All right. So we're going to find out next week about...
Can we bring it?
10 top things you can do. Yeah, we can bring the blender.
And then we just blend it. I know it sounds crazy on air, but I think that'll be fun.
Next week, I do want to get back to a restaurant. Obviously, it's going to be a patio. It's Peter Dill's. It's the Food Report. We're here live at Go Country 105. It's early Sunday morning, and we are talking with Turtle. We're talking just food. For the next, up until 9 o'clock, we're just going to talk about food and tips and things you can make at home. And at 8:30, again, I want you to get a pen and paper ready. I am going to give you the history of beef stroganoff. There was somebody, believe it or not, there was somebody named Stroganoff.
Okay, I thought I'd rather their name be beef, but that sounds more likely. But
Step into the 2011 Ford Explorer.
All right. As I mentioned this last week, San Antonio Winery has 3 locations. They've got one in Ontario, the one we're all familiar with in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with that. I didn't know that there was a third.
And yeah, they just opened their own site up in Paso Robles.
Okay.
Good news is they are open. They are open for food, meaning you can go there and eat. You can go there to purchase your wine. The only thing that is not open at this point is the tasting room itself. So you can't go in there and taste wine. That's the whole fun of it. But you can still take the tours and you can still purchase your wine and still go and dine and eat. And I've been to the one, like I said, in downtown LA. They've got some really great food. Probably make beef stroganoff down there too.
Oh man, you'd probably use wine to make beef stroganoff too, right?
You're going to find out at 8:30 when I give out my beef stroganoff recipe. All right, continuing on about San Antonio Winery, mark your calendar. July 23rd at 4 p.m. July 23rd at 4 p.m. I'm going to be doing a live wine tasting from the... I guess I'm going to be breaking the rules because I'm reading my own notes. I'm going to be doing a wine tasting seminar.
Oh, wow.
Live at the San Antonio Winery. And it's going to be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
On your YouTube or
on San Antonio Winery?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So instead of 5,000 people, there'll be 50,000 people. But, you know, we could probably bring our own
Short
equipment
character
go
lines
double.
combined
Yeah,
with
live in
wide
San
stance
Antonio's and
create
there.
an
Okay,
aggressive-
shout out to Mike Dodds. Hello, Mike. Scott Shepard. Hello. Brita works. I got to bring you over there, but you can't dress like that. I'm going to bring you to Fleming's in Pasadena.
I get in shorts and
when I give Brita a little problem sometimes. Sometimes they don't pour the martini all the way to the top.
yeah, that bothers me. That's not a real martini.
Yeah, it's like I wanted an ice skating rink.
Yeah.
Picture an ice skating rink. Now, if you fill the martini all the way to the top, what does it remind you of? An
So-
ice skating rink.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So shout out to Brita there, Fleming's, they have their patio open, and of course Eric Chan, our champion of champions, who is always listening to Go
Ford
Country.
has long been a leader in the heavy-duty
All right.
pickup truck segment.
Talked about
For
the
2011.
virtual. Well, what do you think? Should we bring our own equipment and go double live? Go double live Gonzo. Double live Gonzo at San Antonio Winery on July 23rd. We'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Mentioned already, it's National Pecan Day. This Tuesday is National Caviar Day. Believe it. Oh, are you ready for Believe It or Not?
I'm about to be. Give me 1 second.
You know,
Okay, yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay, but you got to be like, it's now time for.
It is now time for Believe It or Not. Believe it or not, cherries help you sleep better at night. Sweet cherries are high in melatonin, a sleep-inducing hormone. Consuming a glass of cherry juice before you go to bed can reduce the severity of insomnia and increase overall sleep efficiency. A hot cup of chamomile tea relaxes you too and soothes the nervous system. So I knew that.
I didn't.
Cherry juice makes you sleep better, right?
So could I add that with my soda, like a Roy Rogers, and will that make me?
I guess as long as it's root beer or Sprite or something that doesn't have caffeine in it.
Ooh, okay.
I don't even drink diet drinks, but once or twice a month, I will have a Diet Dr. Pepper. Now that is the bomb.
I've never tried it.
Diet Dr. Pepper is good stuff. All right. With what's going on in the world today, and probably for the next few weeks, delivery services have become essential.
Oh, for sure.
Would you say that essential is the word?
Yeah.
All right. We have a partner here on Go Country 105. It's called Harris Ranch Beef. They are now delivering the best beef in the world. Like it's when we go out to La Brea to the farmers market and we go to Huntington Meats, most of their meats are provided from Huntington from Harris Ranch Beef. Okay,
Okay, I didn't
that's
know
the
that.
beef that they use, Harris Ranch.
That's what the pros use.
Yeah, that's what the pros use. And gyms up in Fallbrook, they use that. In Alexander's, Howie's, and San Gabriel, they also use Harris Ranch Beef. Now, if you're not able to get to one of those locations I just met, I have the solution.
What could that be?
Go to their website, shop.harrisranchbeef.com. Shop.harrisranchbeef.com and see what all the steaks and good stuff that they have to offer. That's harrisranchbeef.com. No, it's shop.harrisranchbeef.com. Say that 5 times. Shop.harrisranchbeef.com.